What up, y'all? It's your boy Kev on Stage. Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kev on Stage, and she is
that chick Angel.
And we got another fire episode for you guys. Bangers all 2020. The hottest podcast. Explosions everywhere. Air horns. Josh doesn't like to edit this. Doesn't matter. Smash that like button.
Smash
Subscribe
that like
to the podcast. Notification gang.
I don't have
bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew. It's a great day, Angel.
It is, Kev.
Oh, yeah. First things first.
I'll pop up.
Comedy show.
Sorry.
This Friday. Promo code Kev.
Kev.
Big Irish J. T. Murph. CP. Tony Baker. Ryan Davis. Kev on Stage. $12. Your living room. Your iPad. Your Android device. Your TV. Your socks are off. You're having a great time.
Can I just say I'm so proud of you in these commercials you're dropping?
You just wait.
Oh,
I'm all in on promo now.
Good.
I have psyched myself out one way, and now I've psyched myself out the other way. I'm like, if you're going to do it, Kev, give it your all.
Give it your all.
So I'm going super hard.
I'm going to write a treatment for one.
You should.
I'm going to do it.
Please
I'm going to do it.
Do. So yeah, I'm super excited. Get your tickets now. And I'm also cross-promoting on my podcast for another show. I'm doing all the things that I need to do promo-wise. So.
I'm surprised you didn't put the other thing in here that is new for you.
JoJo's?
Yes.
It's towards the end.
Oh.
But since we're
Lead
here.
off with it, man.
Right.
Since we're here.
That's second born. That's blood.
Yeah.
Since we're here, I started a podcast at my son's behest.
Yes.
My baby, although he doesn't like for me to call him that.
But he is.
I get it now when your parents are like, oh, my baby, you're going to be 38. And they're like, my baby.
Yeah.
Like, I get it now. I didn't understand it when my mom and grandma did it. Totally understand. Me and JoJo started a podcast called I Don't Know.
Yeah.
With JoJo. And I was setting it up and I was like, what do you want to put in the description? He said, I don't know things. That's the title. I was like, okay.
I love it.
I had a blast. We talked at length about this on the Love Hour, about family, legacy, empire. We was all in our like stuff. Melissa's on board. Josh is on board. My son blew me away. I was like, you really, it's like your parents do this for a living.
Yeah.
And you've paid attention.
I
said this on the Love Hour, and I'll say it quickly here because these people don't be watching the Love Hour. And it's a shame. You're missing out on greatness. My son got into a podcast ad with no prompting. And I was so proud of him.
Oh.
I had the timer set up and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to nudge him. And he did his version of like, let me, the internet. Speaking of the internet, the comedy show. And I was just like, I was equally as happy watching him do this as the time he scored a goal in overtime and the goalie like dove and missed and it was game over, sudden death, and the goalie rolled on the ground and I was like, sucks for you, kid, and sucks for your parents, and I'm the worst. Like,
right, you got
to beat me,
because
if we win, I'm finna embarrass you, and you're
a terrible winner.
You ain't finna whoop me. So what you gonna do? And I'm just as happy watching him juke somebody's kid and score as I am watching him do the podcast.
Congratulations!
So, it's great.
That should feed your soul. I hope it does.
Oh, soul is full.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for allowing us this time to talk about it. First on the docket.
Boom, of course. Where else should it be but first? Because let my baby do something. I don't care what you put on here. Let me tell you what Amar did. He did a forward row, everybody. It's going to take up some time for me to talk about it. I'm here for it.
That was my son. So we building a new podcast studio right here. And I'm like, might have to move him over there. Depending on how serious he is. I'm going to give him the rest of this year. See how serious he is before I move him over to the big boys. But we'll see.
Yay.
In other news, NBC News put out something about... Josh, put the picture of Usain Bolt here.
Oh, man.
Usain Bolt, the fastest man, tested positive for coronavirus. Fortunately, this is a picture of Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, a whole foot and a half shorter than Usain.
I don't think you could get two black men that different if you tried.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart is short. That's like his whole thing.
Whole thing is that he's a wee man.
He's a wee man. He's 5'0".
Yeah.
100. Usain Bolt, if I'm not mistaken, is like 6'5".
Yeah, he's really, really tall, which is what makes him such a phenomenon.
Yeah, because usually sprinters are not that tall.
Yeah, they're usually
right?
a lot shorter. They don't have that fast twitch fiber.
Look at you, Angel. What you know about fast twitch?
That I ain't got it. That's what I know, and don't none of my kids. Well, no, one of my kids do. But yeah,
Usain is 6'5". Kevin Hart is 5'4".
Whole foot difference, foot in an inch.
Kevin Hart has the twist out. Usain is like a little bit balding. Kevin Hart is American. Usain is clearly Jamaican.
Clearly.
Kevin Hart is a stand-up comedian. Usain is an Olympic athlete. And NBC was like, but they're both black.
Yeah, they're black. People know them. He's got the coronavirus. It's him, definitely. Didn't they do that with one of the dudes, the actors that died? Like Michael Clark Duncan?
Yes, and they put Ving Rhames, I think.
Yeah, they put up Ving Rhames.
Yeah.
They killed a whole nother person.
They've done this to black people
for forever.
So many times. And my thing, you want to talk about looking alike. I've seen so many memes of like these white people be looking alike.
Oh, listen.
Zach Braff and Dax Shepard.
White.
Man, white. That's Fox movie where the 3 white women. I was like, is one person playing all 3?
Listen, Kirsten Dunst, Kristen Bell, Reese Witherspoon. Throw them all in a bag. Pull one out. You can. I won't know who they are. I will not know. There's one more that fits in there where my husband's like, you can't tell me that's a different person.
Margot Robbie.
I probably don't even know she exists
Margot
because
Robbie,
I think she's one of them.
She I'd be like, y'all be milk, skim milk, 2%, but they're all white. And I just think it's so interesting that white people be like, you guys look so alike. And I'd be like, bruh.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, Usain Bolt.
They look nothing. They're not even in the same career. Yes, Kevin Hart works out, but you ain't never seen him in the Olympics ever.
No.
He ain't out there doing sprints. Like how it's so funny. And it's just like there is an approval process.
It has to be.
So how many white people eyeballs was on that thing before they said, make that go live?
Well, here's what their explanation was. I don't know if you saw this. NBC News posted a correction. Due to a technical error, the social image on this post mistakenly featured a photo of comedian Kevin Hart. In the content management system, a social image was not selected, and the system reverted to an image of Kevin Hart from an unrelated video. The display image has been corrected. So basically what they're saying is the computer was like, give me a black dude. Anyone grab one from the other black story and throw a black in the black. Like, whatever. Shut up. Y'all be glad we talk about this at all.
Right.
I wish they would have just been like, one day I want a company to just be like, man, shut up. We don't really care.
Right.
That's really what it be feeling like anyway.
Yeah.
And just like, I think we would be so shocked if a company was truly like saying that.
Yeah.
But it would almost be a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Like, to be like, nigga, shut up.
You're like, yep.
That would be more
that
honest.
That feels authentic.
If NBC News like, nigga, shut up. We ain't finna do nothing. And this is all. So what? What y'all finna do? Y'all ain't got no news or nothing. Go buy some Jordans.
Yeah.
I'd be like, well, dang.
Well,
tell me how you really feel. Because that's how it be feeling to us anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all don't care because it's like there's so many ways that they could have caught that. Just so many ways they could have fact checked. Now, let me tell you 2 black people who I'll be honest that I was just like, wait a minute. Wasn't he already dead? A Congressman John Lewis in Elijah Cummings.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait a second now. How many times can this one man die? And then I realized, they are definitely 2 different people. They look so much alike in older age.
They did.
And when they were younger, I mean, they're also 2 very different ages. But at one point in time, they morphed into the same, like they came from a different universe and just met up together.
But at least John Lewis, and I'm looking at pictures of them, at least both of them look. They favor.
Don't they favor? Don't they?
Favor.
I know. I was like, I know I'm not losing my mind. Why do they look alike? Because I was hella confused when they were like, he passed away, and I was like, no, hold on now.
Angel, your black mom is so strong.
It is. I can't help it.
You be so black mom. Black moms don't know no names.
No.
They don't know who be alive. They don't know no names of movies.
No.
You and Melissa are both just transitioning into black mom.
Yeah.
What's your name is?
Come on.
Get over here. You know I'm talking.
Come on, snap it until it comes to fruition. Boy. And then you get frustrated.
My grandma used to do that to me. I was the youngest boy, and we all grew up in this house. So she would every time go down the list. Daniel, Marlon, Jason, you know your name. Right. She never actually said Kevin.
Cause why?
Cause by that I've done said 3 names. I'm looking at you.
Yes.
Boy, you know.
You.
Get in here.
Exactly.
Got me forget. Get in here and shut up.
Making me forget your name. That's what you did. You grabbed it out the air and you knew I was trying to get it. Oh, it makes me so mad taking all that time. Boy, that's what it becomes. You know I'm talking to you, so why am I still having to try to call you when you know I'm trying to get to you? Daniel,
Marlon, Jason, Kev, get it. You know what? Go lay down, cause I'm pissed off at y'all.
I'ma lay down.
Go.
Got me all tired.
Oh my God, Angel, your video with your sons when they
that was so funny.
The sheer frustration of you being like, orange shirt,
right.
And he done hit a pink shirt.
Exactly.
Okay, and then I said why, and he kicked me, and you know them kids was like, please, mommy, please,
because they know they wrong, coming out there crying with their little sad song. He hit me. He hit you? Yes. Tell him come out here. I'm trying to get my workout in. Then the other one gonna come in there. But mommy, he kicked me in my face. What in the Mortal Kombat is happening in my house? What are we doing?
Oh.
I got to call both of them out because they over here ruining my workout. I had my heart rate was up, and now they got my blood pressure up. What?
You can't go back into workout mode. You done pissed off.
Oh my goodness, made me so mad. Because they do it all the time, and they try to tell me half stories thinking the other one's about to get in trouble. He about to get his butt whooped, and she ain't ever gonna know I was the one who instigated. Yes, I'm gonna find out.
The boldness of Tweedledee to be like, what I realized happened is green shirt kicked, orange shirt.
Yeah.
The returning punch was so much harder.
Right.
Than he was. Oh, I'm telling on you.
Yes.
Because I kicked you, right?
Yes.
It's a soft kick.
Right.
You don't punch me for real. I'm telling mama.
I'm telling
you
mama.
You know what? Don't you ever hit me that hard. Ma, he done punched me. He kicked me. It wasn't even all that. Right, it wasn't even that hard.
It wasn't that, like, you're not understanding. It was not reciprocal.
It was, yeah.
It was not. The way he took it serious. I was for play. I saw something on the cartoon and I said, watch me do it to you. And he said, I'm going to punch your heart out your chest. Exactly. And I'm like, I'm going to punch both of y'all. This is the life that I live. They are always constantly fighting each other for play. And then when somebody takes it a little too serious, and I'm like, that's what you get.
All black parents, we love a good, that's what you get. Before we check on you, especially if you're doing something you've been told not to be doing.
Come on.
And you break your neck. Look at you with your neck broke. What did I tell you?
Listen.
Now your doggone neck broke. I ain't taking you to that high. You just gonna be having a broke.
Oh, right.
This you now. Because I told you to stay off the top of that dresser.
Looking like a question mark. Because you over here questioning me when I told you not to do it. That's what you get. Looking like a candy cane over here, broke neck. Pissing me off.
Our black parents used to be like, now put that jacket on. You gonna get pneumonia. You get pneumonia, and that's what you get. Yes. Now, if you die from cholera or dysentery, I done told your little black behind to stop going out there with no jacket. I remember my mom got frustrated. We didn't even have jackets that winter. Said, Mom, we ain't got no. Shut up. Right. Telling me the truth. Over here talking back. I was just shut up.
Right. That shut up is strong. See, we don't tell kids to shut up enough. I am a shut up mom in my house.
Do you say strong?
Oh, strong. There's no hush, be quiet. I'll be like, shut it up. Shut your mouth. Shut up. Because there's something so it pushes the energy off of you. The be quiet doesn't do it.
No.
Come on, y'all better be quiet. No, so you see, the be quiet is all soft, but that shut up, you can just get all the, woo,
Look how relieved you are.
It does feel so good. And I be doing it in front of other moms and they just be like, oh my God. Those are not proper words. My kids know not to say that to nobody else.
Listen, I don't like we don't use, listen, I'm going to do stuff my kids can't do because that's life.
Exactly.
Because guess what? You know what black parents love the most?
What?
You don't pay no bills.
You don't pay.
We don't be wanting kids to be talking.
With what money?
Because you don't pay no. Why get to what?
Right.
Have you paid NAM bill in this house?
Come on.
You shouldn't even. You don't pay no air bill.
Not NAM one.
You don't pay oxygen. I'll take the oxygen away I gave you though. I know that much. And we be like, can I stay up for what?
Listen.
Shut it up. Kevin Hart had a joke about that. Dads just be, hey. That's my thing. I don't really want to go upstairs.
Right.
I could just tell from that sound, that's more sound than I want to hear.
Right.
And when you're an advanced parent, fake cry from legit.
Yes.
He over there messing around. Okay, someone's legs, bone is out.
Right.
That's a bone. Because that real cry, no sound comes out immediately.
Right.
It's the deep.
Yes.
Oh,
You're
shit.
like, I don't know if they're going to make it through this one. Yeah. No, I can't even stand a cry that's like, okay, you could actually get over this. You get to shut up there. Shut up before you come to me about whatever this is. Shut it up because I'm not going to help you until you pull it together. And they'll be like...
That was one of my favorite video series you used to do. Is like, before I turn the sound on, guess why they cry?
Because they always crying about something, Kevin.
So funny.
Crying about something. And they thought I was going to give a care. That's the thing that they don't know. I don't care.
Oh, but then when they went to kindergarten, you was crying.
Kev, I don't know why I got so emotional. I was just I'm listening to the principal being like, all right, guys, what's your superpower? And I was like, oh my God. What gotta stutter? What's he gonna do? Like
He got a stutter? What's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do with the kids? Like I'm telling you, those
You had
kids
just cried in the video, and you still had that glossy on your eyes. You was like, yes, ma'am. This is my children. You be prepared, but that day they go in that class,
it was something. I didn't cry with the oldest. It's something with these twins. It took me out. I was just like, is this happening?
and that was the next video about them after the fight.
The fight video.
Shut up and go in there. Y'all done grown up to kindergartens?
The fight video to me was hilarious too, because I remember that moment of like, I'm gonna get out of here right when you're just like, go inside. They both grabbed the door
they
real
couldn't
quick.
get that doorknob. They was... Oh, Jesus, we can hurry up.
Right.
Let me open
She
it.
said, go.
Let me open
it.
it. Is
it locked? I didn't lock it.
They gonna whoop you for vicinity whoop. You still in my vicinity.
I can't see her. Is she coming behind us? I don't know.
Saying like she got all this equipment back here that she can hit us with. She got weights. She got ropes. She's going to wear us out. Oh my God. But yeah, no, that one hurt my feelings. But that's why I'm not having no more kids. We're done.
Don't have no more kids.
I mean, we still gonna be sexing, and thank God for Blue Chew that can give us the sexting. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that Blue Chew, who has sponsored this episode. Blue Chew brings you the first chewable with the same FDA-approved active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis. Blue Chew is made in the U.S. It's prescribed online by licensed physicians, so you don't have to go to the doctor and wait in line. It's even cheaper than the pharmacy, and they prepare and ship it right to you in a discreet package. No awkwardness, and you don't have to leave the house.
Mind y'all business. You don't know what the mail is coming. Maybe I need a little assistance. I've been stressed.
Okay.
Blue Chew be like, kid, don't worry about it. We got the erection from here. I'll be like, thanks, guys. I hurt my ankle and I can't. The blood is down there. And Blue Chew be like, we redirecting it for you.
Right, we'll get it where it needs to go.
Get you the erection you deserve with Blue Chew, not the one you have on your own.
Oh, yes.
You know, the Bible, Moses, his arms was tired.
Come on.
Joshua and Aaron, they said, we hold you up. Blue Chew is like that for your penis.
Blue and the chew.
That's
right
it. They're like, come on, balls. The balls be like, what? We was asleep. Wake up and redirect this blood here.
Come on.
This man finna get some what? You don't want to be going there with your half peen on the little soft chub.
No.
Now the WAP gonna be like, man, you don't deserve us.
Right.
And I be, I do.
I do.
WAP's not fit for a quarter chub.
No. It needs that. a quarter chub.
WAP ain't ready for no quarter chub.
You can't go to the WAP half-mast.
No. Blue Chew is going to get your sales all the way up. And right now, we got a special deal for our listeners. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our special promo code RR.
RR.
Just pay $5 shipping. Again, that's BLUE Chew.com, promo code RR to try it free. Blue Chew is the better, cheaper, faster choice, and we thank them for sponsoring this podcast. And remember, when you support our sponsors, you help make this podcast possible. So please be sure to use our promo code RR at BlueChew.com.
Someone said quarter chub pumps.
No, that's the worst. Who wants
You ain't
that?
gonna start no road trip on a quarter tank.
Absolutely.
So don't start no section on a quarter chub.
No.
Anyway. Your kids just gave me so much joy. My kids give me so much joy daily. What didn't give me joy was this free R. Kelly protest.
Listen.
Joshua, if you could just
protesting.
Josh,
They are
if you could just
protesting.
people in
Free
Chicago
R.
are
Kelly.
marching.
Protesting, let them kids out. That's
Josh, they have banners.
They
have
are not
signs. They have a woman in a baby stroller, and it's almost all women.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like, yo.
Listen, I feel two different types of ways.
Okay, let
about
me
it.
hear.
Okay, there's the type of way that most people feel. I feel that strongly, mostly. But another part of me is like, if y'all really believe he's innocent, which I don't know how, then okay, I get why you're like, I'm going to stand up for him. I don't know why they think he's innocent. I don't know why they are like, no, he's been done wrong. But, you know, I don't always believe you got to go with the crowd if your convictions set you another place. But I don't understand why they think he is not guilty.
My thing is like, what more evidence could you need?
Exactly.
The women, the people around him.
Yeah.
That said, I bought the flights. I saw the stuff. I was in the room. I should be in jail too.
Yeah.
Literally everyone is, there was a tape. Like, it's literally everything. And people are still like, nah.
Yeah, there are people I remember in like comments on posts on Instagram being like, nah, it don't matter. Them girls knew better. They wanted it. I knew at the age of 14 not to be with no such and such. There is a very trash mentality. We talked about it the last podcast, where we will sit there and cover for men that we admire regardless of how trash their behavior is.
It's unfortunate, but it is 100% true. It's like you get away with literally almost anything.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're a man, especially when you're talented, especially when you're famous or rich or powerful.
Yes.
It's like people can have you dead to rights, and that don't be enough. And it's like other people's careers would be over.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of times prominent men, black and white.
Yeah.
It's like you're not asked to, suffer for your actions. Right. It's kind of like, I don't know. It conjures up a lot of emotions for me, because you want grace for the people deserving of grace.
Right.
Right. But sometimes it's like, you really are saying, like, think about what you're saying. And that's because maybe I have a 14-year-old, right? So it's more apparent for me.
Yeah.
You would not expect a 14-year-old of either sex to be able to withstand the predatory behavior of a 30-year-old.
Right.
Right. You could talk a 14-year-old into stuff. You could make them feel a way, and then to blame the child for that,
people do
or
it
blame
all
the
the
parents.
time.
Now, obviously, I'm not. The parents probably could have done better, right? But sometimes people want, because I don't want to make this assumption in the wrong way. But in the gymnastics thing, Melissa and I watched this Larry Nassar documentary. This doctor had been accused of stuff like, you send your daughter to go to gymnastics and you want the best for them. You want them to have Olympic, capabilities. and you're trusting the people around them.
Right.
And sometimes you know, maybe you're poor and you want more, and then a person takes advantage of them, and you feel like, and then people are like, well, you should have known better. Like, okay, yeah.
Right.
You know, maybe that's true, but that doesn't mean the person who was
the other person.
Right. It'd be like everybody but the person.
People try to make things with binary blame, like it can only fall on one person. There might be multiple people who had a percentage to do with the travesty happening, but there is still a predator regardless, and a lot of people try to absolve that person from this. If they didn't have the want and the desire to do these things more than likely would not happen.
Yeah. No.
Like point blank in a period. Like it is very frustrating, because I definitely feel like, especially black folk, we will then try to distract. But what about such and such, this white dude? Okay, he's trash too.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna talk about my own as well. Like I'm not about to, just because all these other people are trash, that also need to be held to the letter of the law and also need to be put in jail. Absolutely. That does not discount the fact that his black behind deserves to be behind bars as well.
100%. The way you exaggerated that was funny. Like you said, if the punish or the blame is a pie, people they need theirs. R. Kelly needs his piece, the biggest piece.
Absolutely.
His handlers need theirs.
Yep.
The parents need theirs for trusting a stranger, for trusting the people. My thing is, I'm not putting the children in that piece. I think we can argue till we're blue in the face about how much the parents, the handlers, R. Kelly need to share.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I don't want to put the children in that pie, a 14-year-old, right?
That's crazy.
If I put a 14-year-old behind the wheel of a car and they drive and kill someone, I'm not saying that car is wrong. That I'm saying the parents should have had their car locked up. Like when you buy a gun in most states, especially in California, they're like, if your child gets into this gun and it's unlocked or it's loaded and they hurt someone, you are responsible.
Yes.
Because as their parent, you should, if you're buying a deadly weapon, it should be locked up in a safe, and the ammunition should be locked up separately from the gun. And you got to sign, if I get this and my kids harm themselves or someone else, I'm to blame. Right? So I'm definitely not saying the parents are off, right? Because I don't know if you ever saw that documentary on Netflix. I cannot think of the name of it. But then white people
come on, abducted in plain sight.
Angel!
I said, what is this people doing?
Angel.
They were all stupid. The daddy sucking peen, the mama getting smashed from the back, and then he takes the daughter as well.
Angel, you want to talk about parents. Now on that one, the parents are taking a way bigger share than the guy. Because it's like, at any time, if you would have just been like, but no, though.
Kev, they all got their own pie. That's how bad. It's not a share of a pie. You got 100% over here. You got 100%. And you got 100%. All disgusting people.
Listen, black people, we don't be letting our kids go with people a lot. Regular black, not famous, trying to be like I remember watching movies when I was a kid, especially like teen drama, coming of age movies, and the kids would be like, hey mom, staying over at Tyler's house, okay, bye. That never happened in my house.
Right.
My mom never even let me go over to my friend's house, especially for no spend the night. Let me talk to their mom.
Yeah.
I'm not, you know my, we couldn't, white people that's all y'all had to do? Text my mom, tell her I'm staying over. My mom ain't finna talk business with nobody my age.
Yeah.
Call my mom. My mom talking to a child about what a child's finna do?
What?
Why is you on my phone?
That's exactly right. Why?
It would have been over. Can you talk to your mom? No. You gotta tell your mom to call my mom.
Exactly. The adults need to talk to each other.
We was in their meeting. If you ask your mom if I could stay, that'll set us up. But we knew that was only one piece of the puzzle.
Right.
My mom gonna call and check.
Oh yeah.
If he's over there.
Who else over there? Who else over there?
Who else is
because
over?
I don't know them. I don't know how they mama raised them. They be about some little nasty stuff, and then you now know nasty stuff because you're around them. I don't have time for it, and I'm not about to be playing games with these people.
Listen, when my son wants his friends to come over, I be knowing my son's friends anyway. What's up? Hey, young man. When we be going to jumpy jumps when the world was outside, I call sky high jumpy jump. Let me talk to your mom. They weird? Cool. Hey, who's your son? Him? Her? Cool. Who? Because if the mom and dad is weird, we'll bring Zay. We'll pick him up.
Exactly.
We will pick him up. Everybody don't get drop off. Listen, the people who have been able to stay with my children without me, that don't have my last name on one side of the family. Very few people who have had my children in their presence without my presence. You know what I'm saying? So when I watched that documentary, I was like, oh, y'all just give your baby to any old body.
They don't care. I don't even let my oldest go to a person's house that has an older sibling.
Older than Lil Marcus?
Hey, come on. Nope.
You know what? While you're talking, my mom was slipping a little bit. That's why I basically got molested. I didn't know it was molested, but it was like, when we was kids, I don't know if I told you about this.
And no, Kevin.
No. Oh, we're still getting to know each other.
Yes, Kevin.
When I was a child, I thought, oh, my homeboy's older sister is here. She said we could,
touch on a
touch
thing.
and lick. Y'all want to touch and lick? We do like milked.
Yeah.
Right? And we was on some wee men. We 12, 13. My mama didn't know. This was during the daytime too. Wasn't no spend the night. And then I was like, yeah, and we walk around like, yeah, we big men. Titties.
Right.
I saw him. I licked him. This girl was 19.
Oh, yeah, that's straight up.
We thought we were the men. We high-fiving. Later on in life, come to find out, that's molestation. I said,
100%.
What you talking?
100%.
I thought I was the man. And my boy, I think it was Charlemagne. Well, he ain't my boy, but I know who he is.
I was like, that's
Charlemagne's definitely not my boy. Don't know him at all. But he was talking about he grew up the same.
Yeah.
And that was like, for boys, it was like a rite of passage.
Right.
And then he was saying that if the roles were reversed, you would feel like if that was your daughter versus a man, you would be like, that's molestation.
100%.
So what was the difference? And I was like, but I wanted it. And I was like, and then he was, come on, man, what could you want at 13?
Right.
And then I was like, I was molested?
Yeah.
But why I don't feel molested? I didn't know.
Because society tells you that you're not supposed to feel that way, but that doesn't make it true. That does not make it true.
It don't make it true. So all that's to be said, I wouldn't even blame myself in that scenario.
Right, no.
You know what I'm saying? Like the 19-year-old, like sometimes I ain't even gonna hold you. When I be having my nieces and nephews, they're little, like, oh, they be trying to sit in your lap.
Get on up out of my lap.
You gotta get on up now.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Right.
Baby girl, don't come. Hey, you just,
Yeah.
No, let me stand up. They don't know no better.
Right.
But I don't even want the visual of improprietary
Yes.
or ridiculous behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll push my own kid. Shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Get away. Yeah, no, I am very, I think I mentioned this before. I took a whole class on protecting my children from predators. We had like a family like curse where a lot of the women in my family have been molested or raped or sexually assaulted. I think I might be the only one out of majority of the females in my family. Yes. That was not. And so I take it very seriously. So when people are like, what do you mean he can't spend the night? Listen, what you don't want is me having to question my son like I'm a detective trying to figure out like, so what y'all talk about?
Right.
What terms did they use? What did they say? Huh? Like I don't want to put myself through it. And I know sometimes my son thinks, oh my God, my mama is so overprotective. But I also let him know, like, listen, there are people in this world that are a lot more tricky than what you think. And they seem very sweet. They seem very kind. You would never think that they would be that type of person.
Yes.
But given the right opportunity, they are that type of person. But what I do know is that a predator like that, whether it be somebody as big as R. Kelly or somebody like the young lady that took advantage of you, their worst nightmare is being caught. So that's why I am ever present. Because it's just like, you don't know when I'm a pop up.
Oh yeah.
I'm a jack in the box. You don't know. When I will pop up on the I didn't wait to like, oh
I'll pop up on the. What's up?
What you doing? What y'all talking about? Huh? Yeah, I truly, it is one of my like really passionate things. So when I see people that do things like, oh, free R. Kelly, I'm like, really, do you just not care about those girls? I remember when I was 16 and older men would be trying to holler at me because I've been thick for a little bit, and they wouldn't know my age. They would know I was only 16.
And you look like someone's mother. You had that white diamond.
I had on that white diamond, but they knew they were working at a youth center. I was one of the youth at the center working.
Like, you know, I don't work here, so I got to be a kid.
And they still, let me take you out to lunch. Why don't you take your wife and your kids out to lunch?
That's how you talk to them? I'm not surprised.
Listen.
The way you just did that, I want it to be small.
Because listen, it don't matter how grown I am. It don't matter if I'm wearing white diamonds. You know I'm only 16.
And that's why I'm always like, this is one thing I hear a lot. And it's just, it gets under my skin. She know how old she look. No, sir. No, ma'am.
You are not about to sexualize me.
This is the adult's responsibility to trust and verify.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that on a baby.
No.
And a child, you know, parents be 14-year-old, you are a baby.
You still a child.
You don't know nothing. Shut up. Like, why we make it you putting this in for a kid? Come on.
Yes.
You know, like, let that kid be a kid. Let the adult be responsible enough to be like, oh, you don't, you shouldn't even do it. Let me actually help you. You know what I'm saying? Be more safe. And I had to tell my kids, like, listen, you know, we talked about your areas, you know, your bathing suit. I said, listen, I don't care if they are related to us.
Come on, because those be the ones.
Anyone makes you feel uncomfortable, you tell me. You tell your mom. I don't care if you I'll kill anyone.
Come on.
For you. Don't you ever feel like you got to protect anybody? Don't even think. Let me deal with them.
Yes.
Because you know what a lot of abusers do? They make the kid feel like they'll be in trouble.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, sometimes the parents take the side of the abuser because they don't want to believe it. Right. And we talked about this before. Like, sometimes people want that R. Kelly, like, in black families, a lot of times be like, you know, Uncle, you don't be going over by Uncle Charles.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Right. We'll be knowing. And then sometimes that person will do that thing and we still blame the kids. Like, I had to let my kids know on countless occasions. A woman shouldn't do that. Your aunt, your teacher, your friends, oldest, no one should be touching you there. No one should be making you feel uncomfortable. If you feel uncomfortable with anyone on God's green earth touching you, you come tell your mom. Listen, you come tell your dad. I'll kill him.
I don't make my kids hug. If you don't feel comfortable hugging,
no, you shouldn't.
You don't have to. We will come up with your own salutation. You want to do the good old Corona bow? That's what we'll do.
What's up?
You ain't got to hug not a person, okay?
I heard that before.
Yeah.
That you shouldn't force kids to do that because it takes them away from their own agency.
Right.
If they feel like they have to do something, then when a person wants them to do something they're uncomfortable with, they've now felt like they have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, you don't want to teach your kid to be rude.
Right.
But also, if you ain't feeling, I'm good, bro. And then they might be easier able to say, I'm good. No, this don't feel good, and I'm gonna tell my mom.
That's like the last time you saw Mar, how he felt.
I went to pick up Angel's baby.
Said nah.
This baby looked at me like he was a rich Republican. He looked at me with such disdain. I put that child down and I said, I'm gonna visit you when you're 15. I'm gonna just do this. He was just like, you disgust. Me and Tony, it was the funniest thing on earth. Amar was like,
bottom lip poked out.
Oh, he was just, you dare.
He didn't have to see you. He could just smell you and know.
He was like, oh.
He was like, I know that's it. Did you get it from Hawthorne.co? Maybe. Hawthorne.co, not Hawthorne.com. It is amazing, okay? You can find all the colognes. They ain't gonna have white diamond there.
I can tell you right there. White diamond in there, Angel.
They gonna have all the scents and just smells that you want, especially if you're a person like myself or like yourself that don't know how to pick out a really good
definitely like
cologne.
Me. I'm okay saying this. I want to smell good. I don't know exactly how to convey what smell I'm looking for,
Right.
you know. And Hawthorne like, Kev, I got you.
Yeah.
We gonna take care of you. We gonna make sure you good. You know what I'm saying? Take this little quiz. What you want to smell
Right,
like?
right,
okay, and I'll be
right.
like, this is what you know what I'm saying? Because as a man, I want to smell good for my wife. I want to do the second hug, like that hug that come in, and then when she walking away, she like, oh, what was that?
honey, that smell up in your neck.
Oh,
You like the smell?
yeah.
Smell up in your neck.
And I shimmy into mine. I be like,
Spread. Get all up under these tatas. Yes. What type of smells? What are your favorite? Like I like floral and sweet. What's your
I
type?
like a masculine, like a oaky flavor. I want to, you know, that's the daddy. That smell like oak. Maybe he drink whiskey or he chop wood. That's that strong. Hey,
Daddy's here.
Daddy's home. Where's the big piece of chicken? I want my cologne to convey. He get the big piece.
Oh.
I don't even know that man, but he get the big piece of chicken.
What's also great is that they also have other personalized products like deodorant, shampoo, body wash, face cleanser, lotion. Now, here's how it works. You take a quick 2-minute quiz, and Hawthorne tells you the 2 colognes that are best for you, one for work and one for play. And what's great is that it's totally risk-free with free shipping and free returns. So check out Hawthorne at hawthorne.co.
Yes.
That's Hawthorne with an E, and use our promo code SK to get 10% off your first purchase. That's HAWTHORNE.co, and use our promo code SK to get 10% off your purchase.
And you know what, Angel?
Yes.
We do a lot in this world, especially because of quarantine. We shop online.
Yes.
We're all shopping online. My online shopping game, I used to put it all on Melissa, and now, you know, Angel, we get to know each other. I got to be honest.
I was about to say, because you've been lying.
I've been lying to you.
Yeah.
I've been lying to Josh. I've been lying to the people. I be online.
Yes, you do. Clicking. Click-clacking.
Clicking. And I'm usually a little more careless with my spending. But then I got to pay my credit card bill. I was like, sir, if you're gonna be doing this much online,
Yes.
the least you can do is make sure you're getting the deals when the deals are present.
Come on.
And that's why I love Honey. We all shop online, and we've all seen that promo code field taunt us at checkout. But thanks to Honey, manually searching
Yes.
for coupon codes is a thing of the past. Honey is the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one it finds to your cart. This is great for me because I don't have the time. I don't take the time. But I do like the savings.
Yes.
One of my greatest joys in life is going to Ralph's, putting all my stuff in there, and then swiping my doop, and then watching the price drop.
Go down. Yes.
And that's and Honey gives me that same feeling. That's my doop, and it'd be like, don't worry about your card, Kev. I'm gonna remember for you. So when you check out, the Honey button drops down. All you have to do is click apply coupons. Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for the coupons, and it finds for that site. If Honey finds a working coupon, you'll watch the prices drop. If you don't already use Honey, if you don't already have Honey, you could be straight up missing out on free savings. It's literally free and installs in a few seconds. And by getting it, you'll be doing yourself a solid and supporting this podcast.
Yeah.
Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/RR. That's joinhoney.com/RR. I love the SK. It feels Greek, and since I couldn't get in, this is as close as we'll get. So let's all join in together. SK when we do that. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna go out of order for a second because I don't want to miss this. And we talked about this last week.
Okay.
So last week we were talking about the church in St. Louis and Gary.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Turns out, interesting turn of events. One of the stage crew members, they go to the church. And they had an update for her. They sent it on to Kat. I said, Kat, can we use it? Kat said, oh yeah, we can use it. And we just let me rename anonymous. And I said, you rename anonymous?
Anonymous. We don't even know who you are.
But we gonna tell the people.
Yes.
Here's the update on Gary from a stage crew member who go to the church. I'm gonna read it verbatim. Names will be protected to save the innocent. Okay. Hey, Kev, I want to tell you about some additional info about the church drama, but I want to remain anonymous. I wanted to reply in the live, but you wouldn't see that. True. Shout out to the Patreon watching live. Join at kevinstagestudios.com.
Yep.
Support the podcast. Support Angel. Yes. Support Joshy. Keep the lights on. Keep the children fed. I'm watching today's live, and I'm still laughing at the jokes, but you have it kind of wrong because Lil Gary, that's all I need to know. You know, Lil Gary.
So that's that little boy.
Yes, that's you know the gender of the person. You know Lil Gary. Lil Gary tried to pour out the tea, and the girl doesn't even sing in the choir. The lady he's trying to call out isn't even in the picture. So he can't be the ex because he don't know what the girl looks like. Pastor isn't married. She ain't married. So WAP. They in the same age group. I ain't mad as far as the other stuff he mentioned. How much can we believe about his accusations? He can't get the person right. Did she cheat or did she leave him for someone else? Who telling exes about abortions that don't pertain to them? It is church drama indeed, but not my rock to move, so all is good over here. But I don't think you should post a picture in the pod because the girl for sure was not in it. The comments should suffice though. Well, we already posted the picture, but we ain't gonna repost it.
Yeah. She already up in there.
Yeah, it was all over the Al Gore's internet.
Yeah.
And the last part she said is, we went through about 3 years without a pastor when the last one moved to a new church out of state. He's been here a whole year plus some months. So it sucks that we're just getting acclimated and moving on. And now this has happened. Be blessed.
Oh, pastor. He done messed up, regardless, which is the shame. Regardless about whether or not Gary had any right to put what he put, if the pastor actually got somebody pregnant and they went and had to terminate it, ain't no church gonna be like, well, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, pastor. Sometimes you just ain't ready to have kids.
That's a hard, what should I say? A hard pill to swallow.
It is. I mean, and not to say that he had a decision in whether or not they kept the kid or not.
She's a woman.
She is a woman. She has every right to decide if she's going to continue with the pregnancy or not. But it still ain't a good look, player.
Is it weird? I think the bigger issue here is we have a hard time with single pastors. Because we just need them. We want them to be married.
Right. I think
even though they're necessarily being married, don't absolve them of acting outside of the marriage.
Come on.
If you ain't married, we just assuming, because sometimes, you know, people it don't only be God moving in them pews.
Right. I think single pastors have the hard time. Not we have a hard time with the single pastors.
That's true.
I think they have a hard time. One, women are attracted to power, and that's
why ugly men be out here.
Come on.
You rich and powerful, you could be looking like the back end of a Buick.
Come on.
Like, look at your old back end bumper face, boy.
Got ladies.
Skylark face. Old pug looking boy. What you got power though? I'm district elder pug.
Right. Well, you can have this WAP because you're powerful.
And see that anointing, you know, the anointing be like, that WAP, get it going. We talked about it.
Yes.
You was preaching.
Yeah.
You're going to be interceding in this WAP.
She going to make that macaroni. And then she goes,
Angel always has to go a little far.
The macaroni?
You know she ain't talking about bacon.
We clearly got WAP to use as that fill in the blank.
She was like, no, sound effects as well.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, let me crank it down some.
Crank it up, Angel. No. I want you at your wildest.
I know you don't.
Okay.
It's too much editing for Josh. Yes, I feel like a lot of women, I won't put this on all women, we are very attracted to power. And in the Black community, a lot of times in local communities, the pastor is as high as you can go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's as high, like who else? Unless there's a governor, a mayor, a council member, the pastor is as high as you gonna go.
Yeah.
So some people want to climb that totem pole, slide on down it, do a couple of things in a lot of
Valley.
Hey.
You know what else? I was talking to somebody about this, and he was saying sometimes in your community, your ranking in the church is all the ranking you have in life.
Absolutely. That's why people take it so seriously when they get to church. You're just like, okay, you were here to usher, calm down.
There's 11 people in this church.
Right. They're like,
being the head of anything doesn't really matter.
But when you aren't being valued in any other place in your life, you hold on to that. Like, it is a very precious thing. And you just like, this is voluntary, right?
There's 12 people here now because one of the ladies had a baby. That baby doesn't know anything. But I'm the head usher. You are the only one.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think I ever suffered from this, but I remember being a youth pastor at church, and I felt like somebody. Mm-hmm. And at Boeing, they about pushed me on the ground. Well, shut up with your old dumb tucked in shirt. You don't have no power here. If I go back to that church, I used to get to sit in the pulpit.
Oh, you got to sit in the
I was
pulpit?
guest pastor. When they read my thing,
you were like,
oh, Angel, when I got to preach at somebody else's church.
Wait a minute, Kevin.
Josh, can you get my deer clear glasses so I could show Angel how I felt?
I'm on it.
Kevin,
Angel, you
you
introduced
used
me.
to preach?
Used to.
You didn't know? Angel, I was a whole youth pastor.
I know, but there are youth pastors that don't be saying nothing.
I used to preach every second Sunday.
You are Minister Kevin?
I married Mel and Greg.
Wait a minute.
Legally ordained.
You are an ordained.
I am an ordained minister. And I used to wear, thank you, adjutant. I used to wear my glasses.
Kevin.
When they used to.
Let me introduce you. Giving honor to God, we are
Symbols.
so excited for what the Lord has in store for us. We would love to be able to bring up our next speaker. He hails from El Paso, Texas, where he is the second oldest son. But let me read some of his bio here. He says that he one day was on the side of the road and he heard the voice of God say, "Kevin, take up my mantle and preach the word of God to today's youth."
Yeah, man.
So without further ado, we look forward, my God. We look forward, my God, for the word that's going to come out today. Without further ado, let me introduce you to none other than Minister, Youth Pastor Kevin Fredericks.
Giving honor to God, who's the head of my life.
Yeah.
To Pastor Tanksley,
My.
the illustrious leader
Hey.
of this house.
Hey.
Minister of Music Gonzalez, we thank God for you in the media ministry and what he's doing over there, just doing amazing things.
Amen.
For this church.
Amen.
If I were to take a title on today, it would be That Woman in Your Life is Thicker Than Manna.
Oh, you on the wall. Come on.
That woman in your life will be there every day.
Yeah.
But she's tough to swallow. Amen.
Oh.
If you would turn with me in your Bibles to Ecclesiastes 1 and 3.
Get him a water.
And I want you to have.
Get him a water.
Make sure to put the napkin over the top of the juice. You know, when they bring the pastor the juice, you got to put a napkin over the
Cheryl, get him a water.
You can't just give me the juice. The juice got to be covered. Amen. I don't know what will come into the juice.
Yeah.
If it's not covered, God, but that will do, Joshua. The juice got to come like this.
Amen.
You know, they lay that napkin over it.
You got to have the napkin on it.
And they just open up a little bit and they just.
Because you don't want the demons to get in the juice, because it'll try to stop up the word. Preach, Pastor. Preach. You're on the wall, Pastor. Come on.
Yamos! Yeah! Yamos! Talk! Roko! Po! Sadoku! Roboshe! Roboka! Yabote! Robata! Binihana! Yabota! Yarabosikata. Hadouken. Shoryuken. Oh, you keep telling me this. Telling me that. Hey, Yabo. You say that you love me, but that's a fact.
Yo, stop running.
Hey.
I don't need no glasses.
You don't need them.
Watch this. Ooh, yeah. Hey, Yabo.
Hey.
God has cleansed my vision. He spit on the mud. Wiped in my eyes. The scales have fell off. I can see clearly now.
The rain is gone.
The rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way.
Come on,
It's
Pastor.
7 o'clock. On the drop. I'm cruising. Punch your neighbor and say we're cruising.
Yeah.
I'll do this all day.
And I will be right there. Cheryl, turn on the fans.
But sometimes, like, there was times after church when I was getting paid in fruit baskets. I'm talking about I preached my heart out, Angel. And, I never want to ask. See, in the church, you ask for that honorarium. We don't call it a fee.
Right. No honorarium. A love off.
You know what? We just want to bless you with every fruit available. I'm not hungry.
They paid you in fruit?
Oh, Angel, between being a youth pastor and doing comedy in churches, I got paid in a lifetime supply of fruit and chocolate.
No, sir.
Angel. The bigger the basket.
Why didn't you have no armor bearer? Why didn't you have somebody?
I was out there all by myself. And every time I got back to the room, we just wanted to bless. It's not Easter. I don't want no apples. This is $13 worth of fruit.
That's what you think of me and what I gave.
Preach for an hour and a half. But when they was reading that, I was sitting above them people.
Why were you preaching for so long, Kevin?
I was just in there.
You were just having a good time. Were you loving the sound of your voice and what you were saying?
I got to go preach in Spanaway one time.
Woo! Kevin, I cannot believe. I knew you were a youth pastor. Yeah, I did know that. But again, that doesn't always equate to this person is about to be is a preacher as well.
I used to be in the stand-up comedy club on Thursday telling people after my set I'm preaching on Sunday, and they would be coming to church. It would be popping on my Sunday. I'm talking about people who would be showing up from the club in club wear.
Of course.
And they was looking at me. I said, the Bible said come as you. I didn't know. Did you have time to change, daughter? I didn't. You were smoking weed in the parking lot? That's all right.
When did you accept your call, Kev?
I ran from it for a little bit.
It don't sound like it. You're still very young, so I don't know. Kev,
you're 28, 27, 28.
And you feel like that's running, you should have accepted at 13? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. When my pastor was like, I feel like God's calling you to be a minister, I said, on what phone? He's told me nothing of the light. Who'd he call? I said, Pastor, you don't have to call.
When's the last time you preached?
God. At the comedy club? Keep your distance?
I mean, no, sir.
Oh, in real life?
Yes. When's the last time you preached?
Let me see if I can find one of my messages. There's probably one online. Probably 2012.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a while ago.
How did you learn how to preach? Who taught you?
I watched as a kid, and then my pastor in Washington actually trained me on how to craft a message. I watched from him, but he actually talked about, I basically preached in his style, then I put my own stink on it.
Well, I'm not sure if you can learn this on Skillshare, but you can learn a lot of things. So Skillshare is an online learning community, right? And there are thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Skillshare offers creative classes designed for real life, all circumstances that come with it. And these lessons can help you stay inspired, express yourself, and introduce your community to a community of millions. Would you be able to teach a class on preaching for the amount of time you preach? Do you think you could?
I probably could put that on Skillshare.
What would you teach on Skillshare, Josh? What do you think you would be good at teaching? It's sharing.
I would say Intro to Photography 101.
Listen, I was about to say, Josh, that is what is needed in the world. I know I need a class like that. I don't even know how to operate my camera. So being able to take a class like that on Skillshare would be so helpful and so meaningful. And Skillshare offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, in the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Skillshare has classes to fit your schedule and skill level. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when it's compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual fee or an annual subscription is less than $10 a month.
$10?
Just $10. We were just talking about, I had Marcus taking guitar lessons. We had to stop because it was just so expensive. But that's something that you could take on Skillshare for a annual subscription for less than $10 a month. So explore your creativity and get 2 free months of premium membership at Skillshare.com/RR. That's 2 whole months of unlimited access to thousands of classes for free. Get started and join today by heading to Skillshare.com
RR.
That's 2 months of unlimited access to thousands of classes at Skillshare.com/RR. I am just blown away that you. Okay, so now I really don't feel bad for thinking of Melissa as a first lady because she definitely acts like one, and
you
that's
talk about
because
a person not wanting to do that.
I don't know of any first lady that honestly wants to do it. Every first lady initially is like, I don't want to do this, but then they be really good at it.
Melissa be like, I should be like, I don't like people. I'm not finna do this.
That's the perfect first lady.
How?
First ladies don't be liking folk, but it's so weird. Like when you know them, you know that they don't like folk. But
That's
on the
true.
exterior, they have the ladylike demeanor.
Yeah.
They're always well put together. She
Yeah.
got that first lady hair down pat.
She do have first lady hair.
And she keep her makeup done.
Always keeps her makeup done.
This all makes so much more sense now.
Does it really? I'm trying to find this message to see if I can find it. I got so many YouTube pages that are old and gone.
You about to have that pastor house, like y'all in a pastor type house now.
I do not want to be no Pastor Angel. I promise you, I don't want nobody.
I'm not
saying
telling
nothing.
you to be a pastor. I am saying that the what's happening in your life fits that.
I disagree.
What you do?
So did
How?
Jonah, but you know.
Yeah. Right?
I mean, I don't know. That's just God put it in the Bible. It's a whole thing.
It is. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
God put it in the Bible. It's a whole thing. I cannot find this message, Angel.
It's okay. I'll find it. Don't worry. Do not worry. Had no idea.
I loved it too at the time, but it was tough, man. Church people be making it hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think we just expect people to be in church and therefore like different.
Yeah, but they the same.
We just people that go to church. We don't necessarily be no different. We don't make them no never mind.
Right.
I don't even know how we always talking about Gary.
Yeah, Gary in the church. And
Yeah,
all
but
that
my
stuff.
pastor in Washington, he had talked to me about opening a church here, and I was like, you are not.
Oh my goodness.
I don't want to be.
Oh no, this might happen.
No.
Oh no.
Why? Why do you say this?
No.
No.
Oh no. I don't want it for you, but I almost think it might happen.
No,
Oh
don't
no.
God, come on, bro. It's your. I'll be taking my shirt off, Lord. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want that type of arrow on my back. My ministry is this.
You right.
Comedy.
That will never change.
Let me do that. I don't want to do this thing. God ain't told me nothing. He got my number.
I didn't say he did, but
I'm not running for my calling. People in Patreon.
Listen, that's
I'm
what
accepting my call. My call is in entertainment.
My
lore.
mother. So all three of my older sisters are ministers.
Really?
Oh, yes. I have a family full of female ministers. My mother, my three older sisters, two of my aunts, my grandmother, though she was a foul woman, was also a minister. We very much so alike. My mother's always like, God is calling you. I was like, me and God have real long conversations. He ain't never mentioned it. I'm so sorry. Don't know. You missed the mark on this one. Completely. Yeah, but...
You have the ability because you can sing, and people love a pastor who can sing.
I can do I can keep somebody's attention. I can do all that. But guess what?
So why are you running?
Ain't nobody running. God didn't call me for that.
He ain't called me for that neither.
I didn't say God had said
You were hinting at it, Angel.
Listen, God will tell you.
God's trying to. I'm gonna be like Lieutenant Dan. Remember when he was in that storm?
Lieutenant
He was
Dan.
like, is that the best you got? That's me and God. You're gonna have to calm I've been there in them closed doors.
I have too. I've been privy to all of it, so I get it. I get it. I don't wish it on anybody, but that doesn't mean that my wishes come true.
I'm gonna be a pastor I'm gonna start my church at 98. And I want the Lord to call me home at 99.
Day before your birthday.
Yes, the Maserati also now makes sense.
Oh, and see, if I was a pastor and I had a Maserati, then it'd be. Here's the problem with being a pastor. Everybody assumes because you're the pastor, everything is the church's money.
Of course, but that's fine. They
And
can
I'd
have
be
their
like,
assumptions.
I don't want to hear that.
It doesn't matter. Kev, you go listen.
Bubba Wallace, what you think? I said no, Kev.
Listen, I'm not trying to make you be nobody's pastor because I honestly prefer this version of you.
Yeah, let me just do this.
I honestly prefer this version of you, but that doesn't mean that man, Kev.
I am preaching at the end of my stand-up comedy sets. I got a good message this week. I usually leave it up to the people, but God he done placed something in me. from my experience today. So y'all tune in to Keep Your Distance Comedy.
No, I'm sorry
for that. A little hard turn because I want to talk about this.
Please.
And I was going to make a video about this, but these conversations are usually better left for having more time.
Okay, let's go.
Over the weekend, I saw BreonnaCon. I don't know if anybody saw this. Josh, can you please put the picture here?
Oh, yes. I was wondering if you want to see
BreonnaCon day. You see it? You saw it before I put it in here? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's a BreonnaCon Days of Action, and then it's called Tailor Made Women's Empowerment Event. So it's Yandi Smith Harris and Teslin Figaro, who I'm not familiar with, Portia Williams, TV personality. And it was basically a movement in Louisville. I looked online. It didn't look like there was a cost associated.
It was very free.
It was free. Uh-huh. And one of the people, I'm not sure who it was saying that the family was aware and one of the people there.
Yes, in support.
So what I wanted to ask you about, and I want to hear your thoughts first before I share mine.
Okay.
The line between awareness and exploitation. Breonna Taylor's murder has, the officers haven't been charged yet. Mm-hmm. So at first there was a lot of awareness plays, and then whether you agree with it or not, there was memified awareness. Uh-huh. Like, y'all should do this, but before you do this, arrest the cops to kill Breonna Taylor. Yeah. And at the first part, it was like necessary, I felt like, because a lot of people didn't know. And then there were some that kind of made me feel uneasy.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on BreonnaCon, Tailor Made? Because Breonna's last name was Taylor.
Yeah.
So BreonnaCon, Tailor Made. One more thing before I say your thoughts. Please. Here's my only thing. Mm-hmm. I am hoping that the people involved just weren't aware of how it came across. That's all I'm not. And I want to hear your thoughts.
Okay. I can definitely sit here and judge it easily. Especially, it was back in my home state of.
It is.
Yeah. I called my best friend actually, because who lives in Louisville. I said, "You going to BreonnaCon?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm going to the later event."
She went?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it was the mission of it. All makes sense. If we take out the name, if we take out the posters that have a bunch of women who are alive on there, along with Breonna in the back, like a watermark.
Yeah.
If you take away all of that, the actual event has a strong purpose and mission. So it was hard. I tried not to get too caught up in the fact that it looks tacky.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to. It looks very tacky to, one, use this woman's name in association with something that feels like, there's what is the one in San Diego? Comic-Con. There's like all this, it feels very weird to use someone who, like, we wouldn't have a Dr. Martin Luther King-a-con. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the merging of those two concepts together that feels very, it feels very tacky, and it feels like a little bit of a disgrace. Mm-hmm. However, with the same token, I could harp on that all day long, but if the purpose of the event actually came to fruition as far as in creating more activists in the community, making people aware of what's going on, and then the family doesn't feel disrespected, it's like, why am I harping on something just because I think it's tasteless? If it actually is, it's not like I'm coming up with something, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I put together something that people are coming to learn about something. So it's like, I see it two ways. It does look like, like, really, guys? Like, why it looks like one of these women conventions where we gonna talk about how to become bosses. You know what I'm saying? How you can make your millions. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I think that's kind of how I feel. I think sometimes you can have good intentions and miss the mark.
Yes.
And I feel like they probably wanted to call attention to the message of the event, and it doesn't seem like they're profiting off of it or trying to profit.
They said it was completely free.
Yeah, it's just like I think they might have just missed the mark with the marketing. Like, how do you tell people about this? I feel like what feels better is like, I don't know how to word it, but like justice for Breonna or something like that.
Right.
But like, this is the thing. It's like beauty, money, and justice. That just feels weird. Just like for that to be big and bold under their names, like beauty, money, and justice, like money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, are you using her death to as a you know what I mean? Like as a launching point to empower women? Like it feels like it's hard for me to see how those worlds collide.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It would be better to have a women's empowerment con or whatever, and then donate money to Breonna Taylor, right? But on the flip side, have I done nearly as much as this? And I had to question myself. It's also easier to point fingers sometimes than to like do the work, so to speak. But it just kind of feels like, somebody said in Patreon, it just feels like the naming wasn't well thought through. It wasn't
well thought through. And when you look at the two women on the if you look at the poster on the left and on the right,
Yandi and Portia.
Yes. While Portia's family has been very, her lineage has been very active in social activism, we don't look at Portia that way, nor do we look at Yandy that way.
They're from like reality TV, right?
Yeah, they're from reality TV. Not to say that they can't be multi-dimensional people.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to be like, just because you on the Real Housewives of Atlanta or Love and Hip Hop, that you can't be an activist. However, when you start dropping all these optics that pull away from the fact that there is a young lady that was shot and there's been no justice for her, it kind of becomes like, is she just the backdrop to this?
Yeah.
Or is she the focus of this?
That's the thing. I feel like you put great words to it.
Thank
it's
you.
like, is she the launching pad or the reason?
Yeah.
And Portia Williams was out there protesting and got arrested. Like, I'm not questioning any of these people's motives, right?
Yeah.
And I think when we critique in the social media world, it's kind of like me and Josh talked about this before. With music album, it's either classic or trash. And you need to decide within 20 minutes of the album being released, and things aren't like that. I think in real life everything's not black and white. There's like, you could have had the right motive, the right movement, and the wording could be wrong. Like Beyonce, I know you love her, but when she released Ivy Park, at first there was no marketing for plus size women.
She was like, I ain't putting nothing on them.
And even Mel, who is as big of a Beyonce fan as you are, and as like completely ludicrous and delirious, even Mel was like, Beyonce missed the mark here. Like, for as much as empowering as she can be, and usually is, she missed the mark to not give enough influencers who are plus size the same marketing opportunity as she did smaller women. Right? And I think they rectified that a little later, or tried to. And I think that's how we have to critique things. It doesn't mean you're all right or all wrong. You can be having the right intent and not necessarily having the right process. And I think sometimes when you critique people in love and not you just here to bash, then people can be like, you know what, I can take that. I think because I spend so much time on Twitter, like getting stuff to talk about, it's never like, somebody tweeted this and it's the so true. I mean, it's so true. They were like, Twitter is not the place for care. No. It's awareness and it's dragging, but if you need some care, these people they are not here for this. It's like the Shade Room. Like, the Shade Room is just kind of been getting on my nerves.
That's okay. I thought you said that you don't follow them.
I don't, but sometimes they have information that I need. I used to not like them mainly because they would post my videos and not tag.
Oh, they were posting
and they
your
would put
stuff and
their
not
watermark on it.
I hate when people do that.
Fam, if you're not gonna tag me, the least you can do is not act like you made it.
People been doing that with that video with the kids.
Oh yeah,
it's been everywhere.
By the way, it went completely viral on my page. But at least I tagged you.
You did,
right?
And I have received some of the repercussions of you tagging.
There you go. Great. And now what the Shade Room does that I like even less than not tag creators, which I hate. They started tagging now. They'll do like, okay, say you and Marcus were beefing, right? They'll show like some text messages between y'all arguing, and they'll post it and be like, wishing the best for Marcus and Angel. No, y'all.
No, you're not.
Just not stand on ceremony, Mr. Wayne.
No, you're not.
Stop phrasing stuff as if you really care when you know it's just fodder. Like, I don't know why that irks me so bad, right? It's like, well, roomies, here's what we have. Hope all the... Y'all don't hope that.
No.
Stand in your toxicity.
Yes, you're very toxic.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows what the Shade Room is. I don't like to preface it as if y'all care for real.
Right.
Like, if you're going to be TMZ don't never be like, TMZ alleged abuse between this. Like they know they trash.
Right.
They know they wrong, but and I'm not saying be like TMZ. I'm just saying it seems a little more devious.
Yeah.
To position things as if you really care when you really don't.
Right.
And so I unfollowed them, but I be hate watching sometimes. People send me links and I be like, man, dang, I gotta look at the Shade Room, you know. But when I was following them, and let me tell you what, life can be tough. But trying to find a post on the Shade Room from a week ago, I'd be like, oh.
From a week ago, from 30 minutes ago, you're like, wait a minute, y'all have posted 50 things in the past 30 minutes?
Angel, I'd be like, how? On a given day, they literally might post 30 things. And if you ever have to scroll for something on the Shade Room,
it's the worst.
I have given up on so many videos that somebody sent me and I couldn't find. I know it's on the Shade Room. If I don't have the link, I'd be like, bro, just never mind.
Yeah, because you're never going to find it.
You're never going to find it. So, and honestly, sometimes I'd be feeling better when I don't see their stuff on there. I'd be like, whew. Because then there'd be people in there that be commenting on every Shade Room thing, like, and they be getting followers like that. And I don't knock the hustle, but I just be like, man, never mind.
It's too much. It's way too much. But yeah, a lot of online stuff is just toxic. And you trying to make me do more on Twitter.
I just want more for you.
And guess what, Kev? I started posting natively. I feel no different.
All I want is, because you are so funny, and I know it takes a little more work to post that.
I've been
Twitter,
doing it, Kev.
Thank you. But I just be feeling like more people should know how funny you are.
I agree, but golly, dude. But I be doing what you be saying doing. I'm just gonna complain about it because I don't like it.
I'm just saying, like, you're too funny for someone to rip your video.
They be ripping it.
Let me.
They be ripping my videos, dude. They do. Somebody really posted, and it don't take that long to just tag the person. And everybody knows they didn't create the video. Everybody knows that you're not a black woman with twins. So like
it's a market that you kind of, black woman with twins and comedy. There's very few.
Right. But they'll post it and just be like, and then put the watermark on it. And I'll be like, you got to be kidding me. And let me tell you, if I can remember the page that did it, when I go back there, if they haven't put that water, I am going to, what you call that, turn their page in, report their page. I will be that petty.
280,000 views on my Twitter account.
On your Twitter?
Mind you, most of my Twitter tweets only get like 16K, 20, maybe 35. Yours got 280,000. People was looking at your thing and saying, Instagram share, Instagram share, Instagram share. Nope, not finna follow her. But let me tell you about Facebook, because you do post natively on Facebook. And you know you a little bit older, so your fan base be on Facebook.
Shoot.
That's
where I'm at, because Facebook be paying me money. Shoot.
Facebook be...
They write a nice...
I love me some Facebook.
They write a nice helper check.
Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to find your video so I can shame you.
But that's just Twitter now. Now I know on Facebook, yeah, because it's.
Did you post that on Facebook?
Yes, I posted it on Facebook.
Did you?
Yes, Kevin. So you could have reshared my original video.
I didn't know, man. That's my bad.
See?
You right?
See?
You right?
That's the Kev room right there.
Joshua Robert Gonzalez, aka Zedigons.
No, it's going low key viral. A TV show hit us up to use it. It's a TV show that hit us up, the same TV show that hit us up when our first video went viral.
2.8 million.
God.
On Facebook.
Oh wow.
I didn't know you was posting natively on Facebook.
Yes, I post natively on Facebook.
I will share from now on, Angel. I just assume you was doing the same thing.
I just don't care about Twitter.
That's fair. I didn't care about Twitter either, but once I found people ripping my videos and them going viral, I was like, oh, y'all going to not do that. Like, I really was getting nothing, like 11 views on Twitter. I can't find your Facebook. I mean, I see your Facebook.
I've done so many videos since then, Kev.
You got your playlist rocking on here.
I do a live every single day on Facebook.
Every day?
I do a live on Instagram every single day as well.
Oh, you got your tears on here for real when you cried when them boys was there.
Yeah, boy, yes. I be out here, Kev. I'm not just sitting on my butt doing nothing.
I never said you was sitting on your butt, Angel. You do a lot.
I do, Kev. And you be like, you know what else you should do? You know how else you should add to your life? Do something else.
I have offered more resources to you, Angel.
I do, and I use
Lakita
them.
Moore Tanksley, the actress.
I use them. I get so frustrated. Back to BreonnaCon. I just think that, yeah, there was a better way they could have done it, and I hope it was successful, and I hope people got some meaning out of it, and that the horrible marketing isn't how this is remembered, but I think it will be. I honestly think it will be, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Yeah, sometimes that be happening. That just be happening.
I just want the best for the people in the world.
And I appreciate that.
And I know also, I feel like I want that
pastor.
because I know I'm going to make my mistakes, and all I want is the same grace. That's why I'm so happy for the stage crew, because they'd be like, all right, Kev, now you done tripped. Or Kev, we understand.
Yeah.
Look, the other people, they don't care.
Yeah.
They don't make me no never mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want my people to, that's why I said last week, the amount of comments who said they would leave me if I cheated on Melissa. Josh, first of all, was like, I'm out. After the time I said it.
Yes, he did.
People in the comments were like, oh, if you ever,
right,
like Melissa might get 3 million and they gonna kick me out in the cold, pee on me, push me down a hill. Like, at least I know.
Right.
And if I left her for a white woman, I might be physically attacked.
Let me tell you, I know where my burner is. Okay, you getting pistol whipped.
She got a little 22 in the purse.
Pistol whipped.
I got a 9. What you talking about? Yes. You getting pistol whipped for that.
I don't even think I would need the people of the world.
No.
Because her wrath alone. We were shooting the Love Hour earlier, Angel, and I said, I muted Melissa. I muted myself because I was taking a phone call for somebody was trying to get into the house. The guard gate called. Muted myself. Melissa said, you muting me? Girl, you can talk. You're the host of this meeting.
She was ready.
She was like, who you muting?
Yes.
Me.
Myself.
I muted myself.
So
I can, and you better.
Right. You better be muting yourself. Muting yourself.
I can't mute you. You have the power.
No, she's like,
She be full. Whenever her head, like, this is like a thing comedians have done, but it's also because black women do that.
Oh, yeah.
That's the gather step when you're driving in the lane right there.
Like the gather step.
That is the gather step. When Melissa turns her head to the side and does this,
yeah,
there's no love coming out of her mouth. It's always what you bet not.
Exactly.
Whoever you think you.
Yeah.
I don't know who you. You must got the right one, the wrong one.
The reach and grab.
Reach and grab. There's no smile in love with that.
No.
First of all, you know what? Let me get on out of here. If she ever does that, I'll be like, bro.
That can't be. I see you. I see you.
That's never happened to me.
Oh, well, Kev.
It'd be like, I see you.
Well, Kev, you got to stop doing things to make her have to see you. Okay?
Can't help it.
Yes, you can. I believe in you. But yeah, no, it's good that you have set yourself up to have to hold yourself accountable in that way.
Oh, first of all this could go, Angel.
I know.
If they stay. I'd much rather lose all this studio life. I'll let this go. You can take this laptop. I'll refinance. I mean, whatever. Put this office in collections before I lose that woman.
I would think.
I'd hope so.
Again, I am only working with you because of the man you've shown yourself to be. If you showed yourself to be somebody else, I don't know who would be sitting right here. It would not be me.
It'd be a mannequin.
Yeah.
With a natural wig on it.
With one of your units. Oh, your units.
Now over to Manny.
Unit made it into the brand deal.
I saw.
I was so happy. Oh, Angel. I was like, Josh, just leave it in. See if they.
We had alternates ready to go.
We had alternates. And when they were like, this is.
I said.
They let me keep. But see, the thing that I like about that is because they let me keep it in and me hitting my stomach, the brand deal did better than when the brands are usually.
When they want to be so heavy-handed.
You know when I'm trying to promote your product. People see a commercial a mile away. And you please, I got to be funnier on this.
Yeah.
And Invisalign was like, we get it.
We get it.
It's actually funny.
Yeah.
Or we trust you. We don't get it. But if you think it's like, that's what we be trying to tell brands. I know my audience. You're coming to me because I know them. They're going to find this funny.
Yeah.
Please let it stay.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah.
Yeah.
They're super dope.
That's
Matter of
good.
fact, my Invisalign comes tomorrow.
Oh.
And I went in there, and this is going to be in a video, but y'all hearing it first. If you're still watching this podcast, you really care. I thought I had pristine teeth, and I do, right? Like as far as straightness goes, but spacing and Overbiting this?
Oh, they were like, we
My
gotta pull
teeth
you
was
together.
like, we ain't finna meet up. Not right there. I'm gonna be a step back just in case my bottom teeth was like, just in case something pop off, we're gonna be behind the top.
We back here.
We back here.
Let me
Okay,
just wait
front
back
teeth
here.
are here, back teeth. I thought my teeth was like this.
You did? No.
But now I feel it. Them front teeth was like, do.
Yeah, the front. A lot of people have an overbite. A little bit.
Yeah, I got overbite.
I got overbite.
Do you? I be. It's because I've been going to them chicken sandwiches and I be moving for the front teeth. Be like, we got to go out and grab that.
Let me get that.
Teeth grabbed in sectionals. It's like
You got the escalator teeth. But anyway, you guys are the best.
I know y'all sat here and just
Sometimes
kicked
I
it
be
with
like,
us.
Angel, y'all be just listening to us and we be all
over the place. But I feel like that's what they enjoy a little bit. Like, of course, they love us talking about certain topics, but like, I mean, we're not journalists.
We aren't.
Okay, they're not coming to us because they want to hear the hard facts. They want to hear how stupid we about to get on these topics.
I'm telling y'all right now, this is a promo for our Patreon, but also just the truth. On the bonus episodes, we be going
wildin'.
dumb. That last week, I was watching it back. I was like, we're out of control.
Yeah, we are. You were on a desk.
That whole Trey Songz thing, I was like, yo,
I
y'all.
forgot about that.
Because what happens is the Patreon fam be posting the stories.
Yeah.
Like, y'all are missing out. And I don't repost them all the time because sometimes I'm marketing other stuff. But I be watching them back. I be like, we be on one.
Yes, we do.
Because it ain't going out to the world. So I feel a little bit more like, this is what I actually feel.
Yeah.
And they be like, y'all are.
It's three fools sitting in this room acting a donkey. Acting a straight up donkey.
Acting a donkey.
I love it.
But anyway, we love y'all. We'll see you, Patreon people. We'll see you Friday. Non-Patreon, we'll see you next Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll see you at the show tonight. If not
tonight.
Then you missed. Oh no!
The show is on Friday, y'all. The 28th.
I'm trying to talk in the day of this.
I know.
Airing, but I started talking about the bonus episode. The bonus episode happens the same day as the show.
Yes, so we'll see you at the show on the 28th, Friday. Go to KevOnStage.com for tickets. Code word Kev. Come on.
Promo code. Make sure y'all drink your water. Check your nethers and smell your finger because sometimes people can't wait till the end of the night. You need 2 showers.
And if you want to hop in the next live stream on Friday, go to KevOnStageStudios.com.
But also wipe this area between your thigh and where your areas meet because it'd be hot.
You don't?
There.
I mean, that's
I'm saying like when you wash that because sometimes people forget and you take a couple steps and it'd be like, oh man, what happened?
What's happening right now?
It'd be like people.
What are you talking about?
What is happening
I just need to remind people you can't forget that crevice.
You need to remind them.
That's a non-negotiable.
I've had to get back in the shower.
Because you forgot?
There's been a time where I got out and I went to wipe and the towel came up. I said,
I gotta remind people.
You ain't gotta know.
I am people.
Right.
Reminding me.
Talking to me.
Oh,
you been hooping?
That's because y'all don't have a bunch of folds and creases down there. We got so many as a woman. You gonna get every single last one. I got this one over here, over there, over here. Yeah, y'all don't be having all that. Yeah.
My stomach hang over a little bit.
Yeah, you got to get underneath there.
I got to get up because it be hot under there.
Yeah, it'll collect.
You got to lift. And right here, I'll be like, hey, that needs some special attention.
You got to put deodorant under them.
Y'all smell that?
No brand deal. I use that Manscaped ball deodorant because it be hot here. I'll be like, hey, we got to calm this thing down. We need powder. We got extra.
You got to at least break even.
Because I'm too on them.
Too
forward. Oh, yeah.
Too forward.
You can't be big and funky. You got to choose one. Choose you this day whom you going to serve.
Yeah.
I'm 2 showers a day most days.
Are you?
Man, especially with this heat.
Josh, I can't get into the bed sweaty and hot. I just feel like it's disrespectful to my sheets.
No, that is. I can get that.
I'd be like, but when I go to sleep fresh and clean, I'd be like.
It's nice. That is nice.
It is nice.
Woo!
And then you wake up clean.
Yeah.
And then you take another shower and you be like, I was clean.
I was clean. You got to get booty on one of them before one of the showers.
You said wipe your booty?
No, you got to get booty on one of them.
Oh, in between.
Yeah.
That also helps your chances. If you don't take that shower, no, sir.
Can't walk in musty.
You
Yeah.
cannot come in the bedroom musty.
Just-
Even if I ain't getting none, I feel like she'd turn over and be like, "Whoa, good morning."
When
It's
the
still
scent,
night.
the scent get to it before you do.
Oh,
Is
she's
that
just
your
trying to.
balls?
That's that manscape.
Is that your balls talking to me? They are loud. Talk about hello.
Is that your balls?
Is that your balls?
That-
No. Yeah, get that together. I get it. Wipe the crease is what.
And you got 4 boys, man.
I got
Hey,
4 boys.
Little Marcus is 10.
He'll be 11 on Saturday.
Oh, he's just about to walk into the must.
So oh man, he about
Yeah.
to walk into his destiny.
Yes, he
Some
is.
days kids do not know they are growing up.
I know, and so I check him. He's he's about to be at deodorant phase, but he doesn't have a scent yet. But I'll be checking him.
Let me tell you what, the hardest part of my life, when I was a youth pastor, I used to have to teach children's church. Not the teens, right? But them late elementary to middle school, when they're not aware of their full powers.
Yeah.
And we let's run around the playground, then come in and wait for church to be over. Do your
Stank.
parents not know?
They're smelling like
Y'all
onions.
are adults. This room is hot.
Oh,
now.
that's the worst.
Oh, them and boys, girls always seemed to be a little more aware. Hey, I'm not gonna really run around when it gets sweaty. Boys,
Yeah, they here for it.
Hey,
You stink.
y'all stink.
Yeah, I can't.
Smell like outside and butt. God's not pleased.
I can't take no stinky.
This
kids.
is not a sweet smelling savior.
Yeah, no.
Kids be on another level.
A funk.
I remember when my boys, Zay and Joe, I was like,
Right. I'm like, how rotten
the
are you?
shower
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
I remember Joe would love him. He don't watch this podcast, so I can tell the truth. This boy would play a doggone tournament and go right to his bed. No, sir.
Get in the shower.
You walked past the shower?
Yeah.
Y'all played 3 games.
Oh.
He like, I just want to play some Switch. You need to switch on the water.
Yes.
And hit them hot spots.
Damn.
My boy. Why are you walking past the bathroom?
I don't know. I think boys are allergic to the shower. I don't know why. It's like, go take a shower. Do I have to? Yes.
Angel, I was boys.
Why is that happening? Why does
Angel,
that
let me
happen?
tell you a story about Lil Kev.
Tell me.
Funky as all get out.
Oh, Kevin.
I would play outside all day. My mom would be like me, go take a shower. Instead of taking a shower, I would create a crime scene of a shower.
Well, you would go through all of that and not get your dirty, musty butt.
I would be making the soap,
Ew.
tossing soap around the sink. I mean the tub.
Who's out there? Who's out there with the holy water, just blessing people?
Josh, I'm talking about. I feel like I need to have some soap here. All right, perfect.
Kev.
Literally outside of the
You
shower.
could have just washed your butt.
It took me 25 minutes to create the crime scene of a shower, and it would have taken me 15 minutes. And then I would just sit in there like, I'll show her.
Just stinking, dirty.
Getting more sweaty, creating the appearance.
It's humid in there.
Josh. And I did that. And I remember one day thinking, you're literally, the only reason I stopped is because I was like, it's actually taking more time to do all this. I could just take a shower by now.
How old were you when you stopped doing this?
Do you want the truth or do you want me to save face?
I want the truth. We're here. We're here.
I want the truth.
Yes.
You can't handle the truth.
I probably can't.
There were some times, 7th or 8th grade.
Oh!
7th or 8th grade when I was, for sure, 7th.
So you're in puberty. You're in that. You're in puberty.
In the
Your
thick of
body
things.
is just creating all types of scents on its own without even sweating. Just and you were like, nope, I want to keep that on me.
I want to not take a shower. I just felt like waste of time.
Boys don't get embarrassed enough by their scent. Like a girl, the last thing you want is somebody smelling your whop and it's not smelling right. That's the last thing it's the truth. That is the last thing you want is to be like, that kitty's purring a little too loud. It's you're like, nope, kitty. No, you don't want that. So I think that's what keeps girls being like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get betwixt this area. It's the truth. The girl would never live that down.
Oh, no.
Exactly. They look at y'all's faces. Oh no, excuse me, I'm over his bed. Look at that's the worst.
I
So that's
remember
why.
being in middle school sometimes, and I would catch myself Musty. You know what I'm saying? I remember explicitly one time. I knew the answer, right? Teacher, anybody know the answer? I said, "Whoa." I'm no longer confident in that answer. It was like my underarm was like 17. Hold on. Why are you talking?
Wait. Why are you yelling the answer? You shut up. No, I have caught myself in high school, and I would go when I'm like, wait a minute, did I not put on strong enough deodorant? I will go into the bathroom and rewash my armpits.
In the bathroom at school? You know how strong that soap was?
I don't care if it burnt the skin off. What I knew was I was not about to be funky. Get up in there. Yep. Would not care. Oh, my God.
I did that with remember the dust soap?
The dust soap?
When we was kids, the soap was dust. It wasn't like liquid. You hit it and powder would come out.
Oh, no. I've never used dust soap.
Angel, I done.
Are you sure that wasn't Comet?
No. I'm not 100% sure it wasn't common. Listen, I want to be completely honest. There were some times on tour where I was like, it was hot in there, and I was like, y'all don't want to meet and greet right away.
Yeah, give me a moment.
I used to keep shower pills in my thing. Deodorant. There were some nights I was like, y'all got to let me calm down.
Yeah, let me get it together.
You my all.
Yeah.
Especially if the stage was big.
Oh, yeah, you were working hard. Yeah, you got to get that all together.
They're like, take a picture with me right off the stage. Hey. You don't actually, because now this is the first time you met me. Kev had a great set, but also.
Kev stinks. And you know that'd been the first thing. Here's my picture with Stinky Kev. That's what that's SK, not stage crew. Stinky Kev. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I can't deal with no funk Kev.
I listen, I'm better now. That's why my wife be like, boys, what's wrong with you? I'll be like,
it takes some time.
I know exactly what's wrong with them because I was them. When I be getting mad, I can't get mad at Joe. I was you.
Oh.
And this is a story I wanted to tell you. My dad got hit by a car when he was young.
Oh, wow.
And he had a cast on his leg. So he thought that was a get out of jail free card for taking a bath. He was like, I can't get my cast wet. He said he went to high school one day. He had the leg, and these girls like, do you be taking baths? and he was like, it's kind of hard to put the cast in. She was like, you need to put the rest of your body in there. He said he came home, cut the cast off, like, I'd rather die. And like, let me just go ahead. I will die before I get, because people always was talking loud when you was Musty. The worst thing ever is a who Musty when you is who?
When you
who
that
Musty.
one.
It is crazy out here.
Yeah, who that smell like that? And then they go around.
It's 100 degrees out. You're trying to stay tight.
Yeah.
And then staying tight makes you sweat more.
Yeah.
I've been in some choir rehearsal. One of y'all little kids Musty. Though I'm a child and I may not know very much, I know it's me.
It's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of a bath. Yeah, no, I can't. To be that stinky one. Like I said, I would leave and wash. I couldn't. The thought of being the funk. I keep deodorant in my purse just in case.
Oh, my wife, she is locked and loaded.
Yeah.
I've actually in 20 years of knowing this woman, I have never ever come close to her having even an off moment. Breath, body, nothing.
First lady.
Even if she'd be like, wait, nope.
That is first lady.
She'd be like, I'd be like, what? Nuh-uh. This is between me and me.
Yeah.
You know, I've never even caught. Now I done come back from some workout. She's like, you're checking your phone? You really don't think this is something you want to
drop yourself in acid right now?
I'm just like, I just got hard. I just want to. Don't. Hey, love you. You wanna do it quicker,
faster.
I seen her face turn up. Like I be in the bathroom about to get in the shower. You want to just go ahead and hop in.
Get in there.
And I'm gonna meet you in there, but you take care of that. Get that first pass done. Because it's a tight space.
Right.
Get that first pass done before you invite me in. Because you ain't ready to really share that space with somebody.
Oh, yeah. No.
Anyway, I don't know why y'all still listening to this or watching this. We've really been talking about being musty for at least 15 minutes.
And they are like, yeah, I remember that when I had stink coach. I remember that one time. I enjoy you guys.
We love y'all. Thank you for watching. We'll see you. You said steak coochie.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I remember the time I had a steak coochie.
I had a steak coochie. It was bad.
What's a little sour cooch? Huh? Who among us ain't had a coochie have an off day?
I've heard of sauerkraut.
It's very similar. Very similar.
Your
Messy.
coochie went 2 for 28. It had an off night. It was couldn't hit the broadside of a bar.
It had some Brussels sprouts. Gave me a different type of smell, odor. Not right.
Okay, we've got to stop.
All right, let's get out of here.
God bless you guys.
Bye.
Buckets, let's go. We out.